Fifth year together.
First year together.
Fifth year, 5.
Fifth, number 5. Cool.
Yeah, 5 years.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, 5 years that we've been together, we've got a 3-year-old son. Okay, fine. So, there's also like an age gap between me and I. She's a bit older than me.
What's a bit, Anonymous? What's a bit older? Talk to us.
It's 6 years. There's 6-year age difference between me and her.
Okay, so she's older, you younger.
Yeah, she's older than me, I'm younger. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got a 3-year-old son.
Okay.
Fine. So, like, ever since we met, everything was good. Excuse me, smooth sailing. Like, up until, things started going south for the both of us, financially and stuff. So we were staying together in Durban. Yeah. I'm originally from Durban and she's from Joburg.
Okay,
So
you don't have to mention location, all right? Just for your identity,
cool.
please. Cool.
Okay, cool. So, like, we had to, like, separate. We were staying together, so we had to, like, separate. And our son was born at that time. So she moved back, and then I stayed. Okay, time went on, we never spoke and stuff. So until we decided to reconcile. Okay, we reconciled, we were okay, we moved on, right? So, like, from there, things went okay on her side. Then I decided to take the child to stay with me, right? So the child stayed with me and everything. So she started having, like, so much freedom on her own. Like, I was doing it because the situation she was in, so I took the child, I stayed with the child, everything fine. And then, like, I just realized it's okay, she's having so much freedom and stuff. Okay, fine. And then our relationship, love language starts changing. Every time she's not okay, like, she'll tell me which I'm not okay, but then it's right. She's not gonna come back to me and say, baby, it's right from whatever was bothering me. But every time she keeps saying, you must support structure and stuff. So I'm always expecting to go say, every time she's not okay, she's gonna talk to me and so forth. As much as there's that distance issue, but just talking to each other, regularly, you know what I mean, Abu.
I get you.
So, like, and I have to mention this. So, sometime last year, so she cheated on me, Abu. Fine. Okay, fine. I forgave that, because I've got this thing, you would say, ngifuna ingane yami ikhulele othandweni, yabo. Also being a boy, like, I never got that from my parents. So, I want that for my son, yabo, Leon. But then now it's just a lot, and even as I'm speaking to you now, it's been days without talking. And the last time we spoke, I raised this issue, like, when you're okay, you're gonna find me here, yeah, because I don't want to talk to you, and you're not telling me what's bothering you per se, yeah, and I'm gonna talk to you, and then you're gonna talk to me in some type of way. That's not gonna make me feel okay. While I know that that's not how we talk to each other, and then she'll turn that back and she'll be like, I'm not gonna respond to this because of your language and stuff, yeah, so it's just. I don't know, guys, whether should I just continue keeping quiet, or should I try and fix? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's a lot.
Anonymous, I'm going to take you back here. You said that you found out that she was cheating. You caught her cheating. What happened in that space there between you and her?
Like, when she cheated on me, she was wherever she was and I was wherever I was. I found out that she cheated on me. She admitted that she did. And we weren't okay for such time until, like, we reconciled, and then I calmed down and I forgave that, because to me, she said to me, that's like, I want something, typical explanation, No, it's not like it happened and it's gonna go on and stuff. Like, so I don't know, guys. And there's also this alcohol issue involved in her life. She'll just go clubbing for no reason, go partying, like, Yabuza, but Akapuza excessively per se, but when she goes out, she'll go out and she'll drink and so forth. Like, that's where even so, the otherwise, with a corner with a sharing where there's all these involved. And it's a pattern every time, there's always going to be like a weekend out with friends, and then we're not going to talk, and then it's going to be like, I'm making a big fuss.
Anonymous. In English, but in English they say guningi.
Kuningi.
In English, yeah, kosa batandiz.
Yeah, kuningi kaloku kini.
Oh, bethuna lala. Oh, yes, bao. You know, about Zulu speaking people, they think kosa is 3 words: kini, kaloku, and bao.
Yeah, subcoordination, sabawel.
We vibe, man, Anonymous.
I'll say well, happiness.
Yeah,
So when you said she cheated on you, and but you said you were doing your own thing, she was doing her own thing, or were you English?
Yeah.
Where you were separated?
See, the one, as I said, it's 25 years, it's our first year, né?
Yes.
So, I was 23 years old, right?
Yes.
So, we were together for like 2.5 years. Like, after we separated, I was telling like 10 months when we separated, yabo?
Anonymous.
Because
Anonymous. I didn't say solve for X. 1 plus 1 is 2. I did not say solve for X. When you're solving for X now, you're telling me 2, 3 years, 5 months, 7 months. Hey, when she cheated, were you together? Nah.
yes, we were together. It's very recent,
All right. Now, I'm going to get to the detail because I want to check the hurt that you're going through. Because, you know, sometimes we're like, man, she texted Jay, or did she do everything with this other guy?
Yes, dog. Like, so, like, yes. That's how I actually found out.
Do you know this guy?
Happened. And what?
This other guy.
Angimazi other guy, but yabona nje ngale ngathi things weren't going south. Yabona bethu vele belibona ishade yakholo laphayana ku-Instagram yabo ubona ishade yama-outings laphayana ku-X, you know what I mean? Like, but I've never, and I don't know this guy, but ngabe ngathola mina when sengifika kuvuthwa indaba ukuthi hayi ngeke akusona isibaya samkhulu lesi engashiya ngisibale kanje.
Please translate. Please translate that.
I didn't hear that.
That completely.
Very typical of men. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
you
that's
guys. What if when I was shrinkile? What
Njani?
if I could shrinkile?
Please
So he
translate
says-
before we go to news. Yeah.
He says he realized that he's been cheated on because he realized that somebody has been tampering with his crawl. His crawl was no longer the same size as he left it. Tabanga.
Oh shit!
Hey, okay.
All right. Let's leave it then.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. Let's say that again.
Okay.
It depends how the size of your key. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let us enter this key into the news slot. This door will definitely open and same size. Hopefully, DeLonque on standby.
Wow. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Leroy. You are watching Umakoya Rundown, and we are listening to Metro FM. To Ask a Man on Metro FM. Guys, you know what? I'm using my data today, now, so this might like fail me here and there, but then like I would love to apologize as like now, clar. But anyway, quickly. Just keep tapping the screen there, guys. Please, now, like just keep tap. There's, as in, like, you know, okay. We must reach 20K and there fast. But then yeah, stop. Let's get back to it. Language having the pain of love.
Thank you very much, Hopedi DeLonque. Anonymous, you're still here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, but I'm just going to quickly give everyone a bit of a summary before we continue with you. Anonymous and his partner have been together for 5 years. And they have a child together, a baby boy. And Anonymous also notes that they have a 6-year age gap between them. He is younger, she is older. Anonymous says during the course of their relationship, they ran into some financial issues and even ended up separating when his partner moved to a different city. Now, Anonymous says they eventually got back together, but things haven't been the same since then. And Anonymous says they are constantly in conflict and he feels like his partner won't hear him out. Anonymous is also feeling a bit insecure because his partner once cheated on him. Now, Anonymous is not sure if the relationship is still worth the fight. Anonymous, we're on the same page, right?
Yes, we are.
Last question. Cool. Last question for me.
Yeah.
Eat your own medicine naked. Naked.
Let's get the taste of the medicine.
Yes. Putty, is she still in Joburg?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Oh. Anonymous, do you feel like you guys have outgrown each other?
Maybe, possibly.
And be honest, it's not.
Honestly speaking, I feel like we have.
And it's from both sides, right?
Yeah, true.
So if you guys have outgrown each other and both of you feel like you don't want this anymore, because clearly she doesn't want it as much as you want it.
The confusing part is, like, March.
It's March
in
now.
December, yes, in December. Like, a conversation we had, like, she was crying rivers, like, phone like away and stuff, like, to a point we would say we were together not so long ago, like a month ago we were together, because Nambele and Ambona we stayed for like 2 weeks together, because she got her own place, like, but the moment I came back, things just started going south. I don't understand what we keep on, and this pattern just keeps repeating itself.
But then, Anonymous, there's certain things you look at, especially around festive season. Festive season, you'll probably find that her other person had gone home for festive season, and which is why she was available to you too during festive season, because festive seasons is family time. And if you say around December, she was available to you, but that was it. Like, those are the kind of things you think about. She's sort of like your family, so it made sense that you guys were together. Probably Easter's, she'll disappear again. December, she'll disappear again. Now, if you feel like both of you have outgrown each other, and there's no way back to mending things, do you want to mend things?
Yes.
Like, a part of me wants to, as I did mention, like, I have this thing in me about saying, because honestly speaking,
okay. Anonymous, stop making excuses. You've just said about Tandi. So if you want your child to grow up a Tandweni, it means this is the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like, and okay, man to man, right? My brother, do you understand which is sometimes if you're so hell-bent on giving your child this love, give your child the love. You can give your child love enough for the both of you. Because sometimes, just because the child, she's a biological mom, doesn't mean that she will love the child as much as you love the child or will want what you want for the child. It happens, right? It happens that sometimes one of the parents loves the kid more than the other one. And as you said, she has been cheating on you. Meaning even the relationship, she doesn't like it as much as you do. You love the child more than she does, which is what you say. You like the relationship more than she does. So as far as parenting is concerned, the only thing that's in your hands here is your love to your son. And you can love your son enough for the both of you. Stop forcing umuntu uguti to like the same thing that you do. When a person has shown that they're not in it for that, they're not. You can't force it. You can't force a parent that doesn't want to parent to parent. apparently.
Cheers.
You know? And as you also said earlier on, things don't fit into
And you
each
can
other.
you can love your son.
No, their love doesn't fit into each other. And remember, even OJ,
to
how
like
he
the same thing that you.
the glove that didn't fit. So there's a lot of sayings. If the shoe fits, the shoe doesn't fit anymore. All of a sudden, the shoe is bigger. The glove doesn't fit. Yeah, exactly. You try to put, the slipper back into Cinderella's foot. Can do Cinderella manje saka gcoke high top Air Jordan.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
So Anonymous, you can't force a person to love you. If that person is showing that they are no longer there. But it's a good thing that you can cry about it. But after you cry about it, my brother, you move on. Or else that person uzowenza, as they would say in generations, the late Menzengubane. Bazowenza is yo.
Yo.
Yeah, qinisile kodwa ke mina ngakhula kuthela intombi ayaliwa, so I might as well just cry about it and just move on.
Mina ngakhula bathi indoda kumele ibe yisiyoyoyo.
Yeah, indoda kumele ibe yisiyoyoyo kodwa uma wala intombi usukuzilethela amabhadi ukuthi ungaqondi.
But wena intombi iyale wena.
Amalanga.
Wakamfundi.
Akamalanga.
No, but she's not there, Somizi. She's not there for him.
No, kusanethemba. Mina nginethemba mina bhuti. I've got faith, I've got hope.
Okay.
Mina nginethemba bhuti.
What hope, what faith do you have in this relationship? Tell us, Somizi.
Thank you. Anonymous, I think, there's two things here. She's either doing things to annoy you deliberately, ne? Uzama ukuqhuluza. She wants your attention in a very bad way.
She's antagonizing him.
In a very ngakhuluma amagama anjalo.
I know, phela ngisho I'm translating ukuqhuluza. Yini ukuqhuluza?
Kwami angazi nalo antagonize ukuthi ngicabanga ukuthi ubo anti wakhe angazi bakhuluma isingisi. Hey, hayibo, sayidlolo. Hayi,
Confused a lot.
Naked, please wait.
He continues so easy.
What happened to Provoker? Like, yo, I'm naked. That time we have been only high.
Okay, I'll remember that. Carry on, Somizi.
So, but yeah, she's provoking you. She wants your attention in a very bad way. One, but two, there's a lot that is going on with her, which can either be your responsibility as the man to support her, or she needs to accept that she's going through a lot. She's unemployed, she's drinking too much, she's this and that. There's a lot that you've counted that are flags to say somebody is really going through the most. They don't know what to do. And they think the best way is to do all these things that abazenzayo khona manje. Because you said she's cheating on you for the first time in 5 years, right?
Yeah.
You understand?
That he knows of.
Yes, it doesn't matter. What you don't know won't kill you. And Axutez. So she cheated on you once. You're not gonna dig what you cheated at 65. So it's a sign.
Fell in the hole.
What?
Wait, naked.
Wait, what?
Why did I?
Anonymous, now I feel you, boy. Imagine every day.
Yeah. Yeah, mamela mina kutwam. Mina ngithi, I'm honestly encouraging you to give it one last try before you throw in the towel. Ne? Give it one last try before throwing the towel. Speak to her face to face. Ne? And tell exactly how you feel. You see how you expressed yourself today, even your tone, you were not angry. You were just slightly emotional, but you still had a tone of respect. You were not aggressive as well. So I say, speak to her, find out exactly what can we do to get to a better place. Ne? And then if that fails, then and co-parent, because also a mother who is okay with not being involved in her child's life, there's something else. And again, I think the biggest enemy of our lives is when we think sometimes age is not just a number, because look at her, she's older than you and she's supposed to be more mature and stuff like that. You are the mature one in this relationship. So please find out first, what is it exactly that is going on? And if you can't help it, then you can move, but don't just throw in the towel, put on.
Fair enough.
I'd like to ask a question on behalf of Anonymous. So, Miss, you said he mustn't throw in the towel, he must persevere. How do you not throw in the towel when the other person is not there? Like, does it not become borderline obsessive, where now he's going to be trying to force her to even listen to him? So how must Anonymous approach it?
Can I just say something like that? It's been days, and the last text I sent her, ngithema ngibuka one of her statuses sithi mina uma wami usemathuneni okuyena umuntu engingazichaza kuyena. Like that on its own kushaye in some type of way, as much as ngingazanginike ukuthi it might be directed or indirected to me, but as a person osondelene naye, apparently kufanele ngabumxoxela yonke into okade buzile ukuthi what's going on, because I want to find the source of the problem, as much as ngingimsize at that point in time, but ukungitshela ngale yonke into ukuthi no babe, this is what I'm going through at this point, yabo leyo nto.
Okay,
that's all I just needed. But now sekubuya nemqondo eminingi ukuthi the cycle lena just keeps happening and happening and happening and happening.
Okay.
Okay, and one last question. So who's buying her alcohol?
Chobek.
Come
That's
on.
the thing, naked. That's the big
Come on.
question. Who's buying the alcohol? Hleli kuyiwe nabangani, iyale nale, hleli kunabafana obviously banganini, uyazi now. Like badala misibangaka mangikuthengela utshwala mfethu kufanele ngislice uyazi.
Not me.
Yeah,
Not directly, but mfethu most niggas, there's 80% of bros are like that. Yeah.
Okay, well, Anonymous, the writing's on the wall, my brother.
You can see what's happening.
Like, yo,
And Anonymous, it's okay. You're not the first man that's been cheated on.
That's the big question.
Nathi bake basithithela, and we are still alive today. So, Puma uyophila. Translate to me.
Go out and live.
Get out and live, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Get
get out and live. Phila, madal.
Yeah.
And funny enough, she's the one who introduced me to y'all guys. Like,
Who introduced what? Wait,
she's
what?
the one who introduced me to y'all guys, like to the show and stuff. Maybe I was listening to this other radio station.
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh, so she's definitely hearing your story now.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
She's definitely listening to that.
Anonymous, thank you very much for calling us, man. I really
Hey,
appreciate
man,
it.
We really appreciate
Thanks
that.
so much.
I wish I
guys.
could buy you a
really,
drink
really-
also, nah. Just buy you a drink, yeah. Pools and shit. You know?
And like, wait. Actually, wait.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you very much. Anonymous, stick
Alright,
around
alright,
as
yeah.
well. Listen to the vibes that you'll receive from South Africa, all right?
All right, I'll do so.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. My name is Leroy. Welcome to Makoya Rundown. We just listened to Ask a Man right now. Then later, at 11:30, we're gonna have our own show called Talk to Me, Donna. So today we are gonna have our very own announcer. Actually, today we got a DM yesterday, but you know what? Like. We will speak about it actually later at 11:30. But then welcome, guys. So before we start, let me give you all the house rules quickly. Actually, as my apologies there. Let me give you the house rules quickly. So here we respect each other here. You can come through, you can request, you can have your opinion. Mari, you can only speak when you are given the chance to speak. You can disagree peacefully, respectfully. Let's respect each other. Let's stick to the advice that as like this announcer asked actually. let's not derail gore okay when you think what and then gape he. No. We stick to this. Nah? Sharp. So before we start quickly, let me play you this disclaimer because I know some people, oh, hey. No, guys. We can all have opinions here. So please, let's respect that.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And just like that, we're gonna start with Mimi. Yo, Mimi, what's up?
Hi.
Oh, kunje recap, nah? Mimi? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're good.
No. I don't need a recap anymore. Se kutlile taba ya.
No, Mare, you give them recap.
Oh, okay. So, hi guys. How you guys doing? Kopalo lo tlileng happy birthday Mimi tu. Nagana tshwanetse ka bo diri.
Mimi, come on, like it's a birthday, man. Happy birthday, Mimi. Happy birthday, fam. As Marlo and man, horrible, it's man.
Maybe I'm gonna surprise. Like I'm thinking how.
Okay, no, you know, and like happy birthday, fam.
Okay, so my boy has been in a relationship with a girlfriend for 5 years. And within this 5 years, I think she cheated twice, ne?
Once, as far as we know.
Okay, once. She cheated once. And let's all keep in mind, she is 6 years older than him. So there's a 6-year age gap between the two of them, and they have a daughter. So Mugeli, at the moment, she's unemployed. Mara ke groovy engwe e heavy. And she is living her best life. Mara her best life is sponsor mang. So my boy is not happy. So he's asking if ever he should stay in the relationship or he should call it quits. But he is conflicted because he wants to give his child a 2-parent home. He wants to give his child a 2-parent home, and a very loving home. So he's wondering if ever this relationship is worth staying and fighting for, or agalahle pants. So, can everybody hear me?
What's going on now? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no chema nyana mola, but you're fine.
Okay, cool.
So, guys, now I say, okay, you know these things, they are not as tricky as we make them out to be. My boy needs to let go of this girl, because this girl is gonna break him to a point of no return. Because by the time he's gonna decide to leave and look for, motomong gape, it's gonna be hard for him to love the person the way that person should be loved, or to love how he knows how to love. Because he loved this particular girl, and she threw it right back to his face. What I don't understand, if ever she doesn't love Mushimani, why did she allow herself to have a baby by him? That's the one thing I don't understand. So, guys, Leroy watch him, and it's freaking me out.
So, and how am I now? Mimi, hello.
You good now?
Am I good now?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna you like, what is the advice that you would give him now? Okay, Fede, you had this, you had that. Now, so what's happening now?
He should let her go. Like, he should honestly let her go, because I'm telling you now, he's gonna eventually let her go. Because I remember Mponyana once said, if somebody shows you who they are, please believe them. You understand? Because I've been in a relationship with someone who his ex-girlfriend did a number on him and he did a number on me. Do you understand?
Shit.
So
Yeah.
this girl is creating an unnecessary pattern of broken people because she broke someone. And you can hear with like through his laughter and everything, he's breaking bit by bit. So the time he's actually gonna say to himself, he's gonna go look for somebody, but he's gonna go look for her in all those other people. And if he doesn't get her, he's gonna keep breaking all these other people until he finds a her in all of these girls. You understand? So it's better that he leaves now knowing Uguti, it's not his fault. And he has loved to the best of his ability. She's the problem. Because if it carries on, he's gonna end up questioning himself and questioning the type of man he is.
He is doing that now, actually.
Khanyani. So he just needs to leave because it's not gonna get good from here. It's not gonna get any good from here, if we are being honest. And guys, I know somebody is gonna come in here and say, no, maybe he did something to the girl. No, sometimes people are just horrible people. Sometimes people just don't know how to treat people with love. They're so used to toxicity that when they find something healthy, they do not know how to treat it, and they treat it exactly like this.
When I'm gonna be there, how many of you watch up the onion, wow, I have no idea. Man, I feel guys like there was Mimi. There's Gaka Queen. Yeah, like she's the queen of this house actually, like Keno le phela like mugozi yole. Ash. But no man. Yeah, sure, thanks. Link yellow. Tandy link yellow.
Hi guys, how are you? Can you hear me?
Great stuff. How are you, man?
I'm
Yes, I can hear
alright.
you.
Actually, I don't know why I'm more paneling and I have to go to a meeting now. But Nikutlelezi, hey, I listened. The poor guy, he still believes in love, but the poor guy just wants to be loved. Anonza Shem. Okay, now my advice for him is just let her go. He must just let this woman go. I don't know what they're gonna do about the child because now he believes in love and he wants to raise the child in a loved family environment. And so he must just let this woman be. He must just find another woman and move on. Thank you, that's my 2 cents.
Tandy, what, nah? You were like, like straight up and then on some amen. Bon. Aksana Lucho land. And yeah. So before I speak actually, guys, you can request Khotlamo and then like let's have a conversation about this, right? Do not be shy. Yeah, so you can come in, just request a friend and then like let's chop it up. Brashim Zalo. Oh, what was a Brashim? But anyway. Oh, okay. There's somebody there quickly. Ntokozo. Let's wait for her before I speak now, cause like me, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak. Ntokozo,
Hi, how are you?
I'm alright, my sister. I'm alright.
How are you guys?
Hi.
Hello. For me, Anons, I just feel Oguti, he must just leave the lady because the lady, she's older and she won't even respect the guy. You understand? Already the lady who are eating more where her heart belongs.
Hmm.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. So the lady, because she's older, why is so there is someone for herself. So I guess if I'm clear about that. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hear you?
Dokozalo. Okay, Mimi Blel.
Well, see, I wanted to say something else now. Okay, I'm probably gonna get like a lot of hate from the ladies for saying this, but can we not date men who are younger than us?
Ah, wawena.
Mamela, mamela,
Oh,
Leroy,
do me I
no.
like sugar mummies, guys. Eh.
Leroy, mamela. Let me tell you something, ne? Biologically, guys, ne? Like, ho ya ka tsela, we are supposed to date banna who are older than us, ne? Because let me tell you guys something. You see, you see hore ngwana batho o in love bang le cougar ya hae. Like he's in love with this cougar. He even gave the cougar a kid. I understand. But the cougar is not cougaring right now. She is probably even looking or even cheating on him with someone older than her. Do you understand? And it's breaking this poor boy. Because ho ya ka tsela, ha ra tshwanela ho jwale mapenthen. Like you guys na bona na ka le khopela. Sale ka jwale le penten ko re la nkinga pelo ka bona hantle hore nna dithaka tsa ka pila ke ba leng tona ho nna. Men are supposed to be older. Ooh, I was people's one disappointed.
But you know what?
Like to hell guys mara no guys like to hell ang bana like also mirang one. No guys.
Oh, guys, it's like no, Kevin. You know what? Like my other friend actually Malova. Okay, kind of like we were speaking, you know. Oh, actually, like last night, actually. Then I told her, me personally, my preference key, like I wanna 35, like go ya kwa. Yeah, because I feel like okay, me personally, my level of maturity, it's there, you know. So as in like younger people, ish, yeah, they're there, but then like you know, and then, like there's a handful of them, you know, and I happen like they are like vastly working scattered. So my personal preference give us a there, you know. But I got but I can easily but I can even happen like they are slightly, you know, like they have more experience nyana, you know. So now they won't be expecting as in like stupid things, you know.
Bona, I'm
For
telling you, somebody said age will always catch up, maturity will leave them. I
yeah,
tell you
cool.
now, she is not lying. I understand? Because at the end of the day, kingwana, you know? Kingwana, because I know for a fact, hore, okay, another person I'm dating, hona no, unsiyaka 14 years, right?
Oh. Keep
I understand?
mm.
Unsiyaka 14 years. And sometimes I feel like when we have conversations or when I do something, I sometimes act my age. Watalohan. And it most probably frustrates him, Lena. I understand. So I was pebbles unsia ka 14 like he age gap ki 14 years, not what I'm dating a 14-year-old.
Okay, guys, you know what? Okay, wait. Let's not derail, actually. Chill. Wait. Okay. Okay. Pause. Bro. Sharp. Nah.
Go on, let me get to my point. So I feel like
Yeah.
Hore, she got bored along the way because baby boy, his age is gonna come out. Like he's gonna act his age at some point. He's gonna act his age. And I think she realized ga se go le late gore shit pila motho ke ngwana. You know, maturity level or not, people are bound to act their age.
Remember what
So
we of happy, so like those things I want to show. It's like
they're
here and
gonna
there, here.
show eventually, Tyler. We understand that. So baby boy Yana just needs to go find Takaya Haye or Amara 6 days Leona. Yo, for Mushimani. Just needs to go find Takaya Haye. He needs to heal Wanabatu. But Ola Yana, he must just leave her because she is gonna break him beyond repair. Otlore ha hola ha fitla to her age. He would have broken so many hearts. He's gonna have he's gonna have bodies all around because of what this person did. And it also stems back to the fact that, like, guys, I don't know why Banna love women older than them. It also stems to the fact that when you ask a guy, Hore, how old was the person that took your virginity? I was 14, she was 22. I want to know the things that you guys do. And then that stems
Anyway,
up your whole life, and it stems up the type of relationships you're going to have with that one particular relationship that you had with an older person as a man.
thank you very much, Mimi. Before we derail, actually, because I see people are speaking about the age, really maturity now, or guys, home bail, guys. Like Sheba Nonza, he is 6 years younger than his partner, right? They have a child, feed, cool, grand. So now, 5 years later, baby girl is acting dizzy now, you know? As in, husband, my baby girl phela tlhapetse every weekend there. Hababui, you know, like there's lack of communication, you know, like mood swings, really didn't seem. So, yeah, here's my view, guys, because as in like this actually hits home for like me personally, never because like a few years ago, I was in a similar situation, but then like without the kids, yeah, as in like as in like without the kids actually. So we did it for like 2 years, I think. Yeah. Then then like this one time actually for about like 2 months actually. So baby girl had problems, you know, at home there. Yeah, sharp, whatever. So I was like, no, dude, I'm here for you, you know. So in jail, like, you know, and like let me help you as like here and there, feel. I'm a baby girl man, I like not probably moody, like Joe, you know, Joe as in like very dizzy, you know, and like very dizzy. Then I tried to actually like let's speak, what the fuck? I'm more to you know, call Joe. Then me, I cheated me, no. So now, like we were living together actually. So now, so then she whatever, fair. Then the last day actually, nah, I remember it like very well because um I've been actually like making the effort for Ejo. Let me help you. Let's fix this because now you are being like this. And then he's like, But you know what, that night we were sleeping like this. Nah? Me, I was so for about like two like hours. Come 11 ebusuku. Then I woke her up. She like, I'm done. So now, so what I'm trying to show you guys, go yeah, sharp. And then like this guy wants this fantasy world, okay, as in like me and my wife and my kid and love and whatever, marry. When the other side doesn't what's that reciprocate what you give, you're gonna get actually like really drained out, and then this is not gonna be worth it, imagine. Yeah, you love her, Fede, but boy, just leave it. Then me and the lady actually, the first time we spoke about it was like a year later, which was last year actually. Then Federe, like I sharp, very great. Then like we sat down, Pila, and then like like we spoke about it, Pila. No, like you did this, Fede. No, but then now we are very good friends actually. So I'm like, no, like sometimes learn to speak, man. Yeah, sharp, like yeah, like and like we see flames here and there, guys. Like Sonky, we see flames. Come on now, Mary. Learn to speak, nah. But if it doesn't work, actually, Futi, mfanaga, yeah, you love him, yeah, you love her, but boy, mfana sibaningi la emhlabeni, boy, you know. Maybe you'll meet another Leroy, like maybe you'll meet another Mimi somewhere. Hey, man. But anyway, so what you can actually like take from actually like this conversation, you're like learn to communicate. Yeah, learn to communicate, speak how you feel, learn to deal with how you feel, and then like number 3, learn to put yourself first. Yeah, you love who. Yes, oh my god, I love her so much, but then yeah, nakakufuni. Okay, sorry, that's gonna hurt a lot, but that's for repair. Those are my closing marks. So just saying something then, like you just dumped your girl recently who's older than you. See? What? I'm gonna meme on Twitter house. I don't understand. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's Serge, guys. So, but what I actually want to say is when I Serge made me forget my point. Oh, okay. What I also wanted to say was, I don't know if I was the only girl who was told this sometime in my life, Jorge. You must never marry a man that you love. You must marry a man that loves you. Understand? And I think
Wait, what?
yeah, you must never marry a man that you love, but you must marry a man that loves you. And it goes back to say, maybe rona basadi, we are like too emotional, or rata in a way that's heavier. But it's also not doing any justice to men because Ake horate, you love me.
You see now,
Well, I
yeah.
understand. Yeah, you love me. Mna ke go rate because I was told, "He ke hola gore you must never marry a man that you love because they feel gore that particular man will, uzodlalela phezu kwekhanda lakho." You understand? So now it's been taken out of context in this day and age. You understand? It is taken out of context in this day and age. And I would hate to think, Jorge, that's what's happening in Anonza's relationship. Jorge, she was willing to give a man that she does not love, but a man that loves her a kid. She's willing to keep this guy because he loves her, not that she loves him. He's willing to do anything and everything for her. He doesn't care. I mean, she doesn't care. You understand? Because he loves her, she doesn't. So sometimes
fam, like like sometimes we just have to be logical, no? Yeah, okay, fair sharp. Like mama o rile, papa o rile, mara ya nong. These things don't actually like make sense like that. So I'm yeah, yeah, okay, fair. Like you can love, you can be loved, but then again, like it's like hey, like don't love too much. Like, man. But okay. Anyway, thanks a lot, Mimi. Guys, like let's remember her actually today. Like birthday ya ga Mimi. So, her kopadi like it's like it's a 60K and at least like lady gift for Mimi.
Otherwise,
Please.
ha ke lefe mokosi.
Oh yeah, actually, yes, actually, bile fanda na le mgozi bile. So nje, please guys, it's again narokobri like little gift so brief. And for those who are new here, my name is Leroy, and like this is Mimi. We are the host for today. We are standing in for our father, KG, who couldn't make it actually today. But then, since we are since we are good kids, so nje we decided to step in actually, and then I just be okay. So we listen to Metro from 20 past 10 to 11:30. You feel free to come join us here. Let's have lively conversations, but let's respect each other. Very important part. You can disagree, you can joke around, but we can have fun. But mutual respect is there, up there with us. So while we change, okay, since Vele, there's no request now, whatever. You wanna say something quickly when I mean like while I change this? Last final was after okay. While I change this thing here,
Okay.
behind me.
My final word to Anonza. Anonza must just let go before, he gets hurt even more. And a re tlogeleng go jala le ma Ben 10, guys. Ka le kgopela. Wo else Pebbles wa bathong.
When I mean when you were sent by the devil, Fanda. Sent by the devil
You know what's
to
that
me. Yeah.
How?
Why all alone? Na bianong Fanda go tshumya. Mpotsa straight. Why all alone?
Tlogelang ma Ben 10. Tlogelang ma Ben 10.
Sorry, Barikin kana. Sorry, Jelero na we like it matured. Sorry, Jelero na we like I speak matured.
Kansela.
Leave me alone. Anyway, guys, you know what, ne? There it is. Yeah. There it is. Guys, you know what? We don't promote promiscuity, ne? But if you do it at your own risk. Born, Sis Lab, please. And welcome to Talk to Me in Twitter. So now, this is our social group, so where we discuss what we are going through here. Rona se rona ha. So now, like, we give you the chance to, as in, you need help with this, you need comfort with this, you need help with, as in, Jolo Kylie, family Kylie, socially, we are here for you for that. So, yesterday we got a DM actually, from like one of our regulars here, right? So, since my network was very dizzy yesterday, I saw it late actually. So we decided to bring it for today, right? Mimi, do you want to read the story?
Okay, I've read it already, but I'll summarize it for you
Okay,
guys.
yeah, please do.
So Anonza says that her son just turned 13 a month ago, I presume. Yeah, twin boys, they turned 13 a month ago. And she went through the browser history and she found pornographic material that was very unsettling, right? So she spoke to their father, and their father said that, she asked their father to have a talk with them. You know, the sex talk that we all need to have with our kids when they reach a certain age or when puberty decides to attack them, right? So the dad said, correct me if I'm wrong, Nina, the dad said that he wasn't going to talk to them, but he did say he was going to talk to them, right?
No, actually.
He said he's not.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said he would he would rather discipline them.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah. So he said he would rather give them the belt than having this conversation with them. So her and the dad, they are not together. So she's asking this as a single mother as to how do you have the talk with your boys? Do you ask a male member of the family or a father figure in their lives to have the conversation with them? Or do you try yourself as the mom to have a conversation with them regarding sex? Because she's like, it's even uncomfortable for them because we all know men have morning wood. When you wake up in the morning, and so it's uncomfortable for them because they do not know what is happening to them, or they do know, but they still need to have a conversation with their mom or with a male figure to understand what is actually happening with their bodies. Because obviously if Bashimani they're watching porn, masturbation is also in the works, right?
yeah.
So my advice to the mom is, if she does not have anybody that they see as a father figure apart from their dad to have this conversation with them, then she should try as the mom, with the limited knowledge she has of men, to speak to them and, and whatever's happening to them is actually very normal. They're gonna have wet dreams, they're gonna have morning wood, they're gonna, it's normal things for boys to have actually at a certain age, especially when puberty breaks out. It's the same thing as a single dad asking, how do I talk to my daughter about periods? How do I get her to go on birth control?
That's the same thing that I thought about Lynn. Now it's
Yeah.
it's like as in like mothers and sons,
Dads, and
then
daughters.
and daughters. Dude,
Because with
oh my God,
me,
like,
when I started, my menstrual cycle, I was really young, and my mom called my dad because I was closer to my dad. He was still alive then. She called him. She was like, Ejo, I didn't expect this. But it wasn't too much of a big deal because in school they also taught us what to do when that happens. Right? Another thing that mommy can do is she can find probably a male teacher that would be willing to speak to the boys about what is happening with their bodies. Somebody that they could become to, because the dad, why would you want to beat up your kids because morning wood? It doesn't make sense. Talk to your kids about these things, otherwise they're gonna go out and experience for themselves an endless line of because they're trying to experiment, they're trying to understand what is happening with them.
Yeah, no, hey man, hey, you know what? Like that story gave me young anxiety, okay. Hi, very babes, hello. Okay. Maybe that was a mistake. It's fine. It's cool. This conversation, this conversation needs my mother boys actually, because clearly she's a proud mother of the boys, so she knows better here. Nzeri, Hello.
I always laugh at how you pronounce my name. It's okay.
My age. My age. Brain isn't like, yo.
It's
Anyway,
okay though. It's okay. Um, we lost our parents very young. My father passed on in 2002, my mom 2007, and we have a younger brother who was about 8 at the time. So we basically raised him, and he was closest to me. I had the sex talk with him. I had to be brave. I had
yeah.
to really be brave because I could see that the guys, they, I don't understand what's wrong with the men generation. It's like you're scared to talk about the uncomfortable topics. So I had the conversation with him, and he had just finished high school, going to first year. And I said to him, should I give you condoms? And he said, no, man, I don't do that. Wara, 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 wara. Then I'm like, no, listen, your body is changing. You are going to start seeing things. You're going to start experiencing things. You need to know when something like this happens, what do you do? So I think the mom, because you've been staying with your sons, you must be brave enough to have that conversation with your babies, because now the dad, Nkari, it's the dad from the old generation that, everything is sorted out by a beating. You know, if the children are not listening to me or they're not doing what I think is the right thing to do, I will beat them up. Mimi was right in saying the babies will go out and experiment and come back with these troubles for her. So she must be brave and speak to her children. If she feels like maybe she's not comfortable enough, she must get an uncle that she trusts to come and have a chat with her boys. But she must monitor the babies now. She must now monitor the internet. She must now monitor what are they watching on TV, what are they listening to, what are the kind of friends they are going out with. She must be there to monitor. She must 100% be there for those babies until they are like about 21, 25, whatever age where you don't need to now see what's going on. Get to a point even where, I don't know, when do we stop bathing our children? But get to a point where you check, Guti, are your undies clean? Are your socks clean? Are your rooms clean? Personal hygiene. Talk about that as well with your children. Guti, my baby, are you clean? Are you bathing well? This is why you must bathe well, because you are in the public with other children as well. 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Yeah.
Guys, no reason, guys, ne? You see here, we are really blessed here with like smart people. But once again, come on, come on. Okay. Niteni. Thank you very much for that, man. Like you really helped like a lot of single mothers, two boys actually. So before it is my mother boys, the Champions League of mothers. Mimi.
Heavyweight, yeah. Even my mother boys, you're a heavyweight
Boy,
title holder. Boy.
boy, it's the opera.
What I wanted to say, I wanted to add on what Ausi said about monitoring like what they watch and all of that. And it got me thinking, Khore, okay, and this is a question, let me just say for my mother boys actually now. Like, are we monitoring what they watch so we stop them from watching that? And the thing, when we stop them from watching the little porn and all of that, aren't we taking away, I don't know how to put this. Like, they need to know what they like. They need to know what they're attracted to, I get it, as boys, as they are growing. We have boys who are attracted to titties. We have boys who are attracted to Sabono and all of those things. So what do we mean when we say we are monitoring what what they watch? Are we monitoring it, or we cut them off completely? They mustn't watch this nonsense at all. Or are we saying, okay, fine, you can watch this because your body is changing and you need to understand what's happening? Yeah, like I want to understand that part, Bila.
Okay, AJ, you know what, nah, like that just made sense actually. Now, or actually having the talk, or actually like very important, so that you really don't have to monitor them like that. You know, I don't know. Says it, 5 seconds. Say me, yeah.
Hi. I want to say there are age appropriate things to watch for kids. That's why when you see on movies they say PG 16 to 18, where maybe it's just people kissing, they're not actually going the extra mile. And there's PG 18 where you know that people are going to be naked and possibly doing other things. And then there's other movies where they don't write PG 18 or whatever, where you know it's a bunch of singing and running around the stage. So I think with teaching your children, then you look for age appropriate material to teach them about their changing bodies and possibly what could possibly happen to them when they start experimenting, etc., etc.
All right. Yeah, okay, so okay, cool. Mama the boys, hello.
Morning.
Good morning, heavyweight Aaron. How are you?
Oh, Mara, guys. My
Oh,
firstborn is 7, my secondborn is 2.
Mara,
But
still,
anyway,
you are my mother boys.
but
Because
anyway,
Mm.
I hope they look like their
eh,
mother.
yo, they look like Uba Bashim. But anyway, guys, Mimi, unfortunately, abantwana about this generation, you remember when we were watching Days of Our Lives with our parents and Brooke started kissing Rich.
I
Hey,
was like, hey.
sesiyokoropa i-green da sesiyobamba bamba sizifihla ngaphansi kweyikhaftini, you know. Abantwana these days, they keep a straight face, they look, you know, they want to see what's happening. And that's where your question comes, and it's very important. We need to talk to them. We need to hear what do they know about sex, what do they know about amabele, izinqe, and all that, so that we can teach them from the point of them what they know to what they don't know. Because now when we allow them to watch these inappropriate things for their ages, we are introducing something bad. Umtana on a 5 will now start doing things to other 5-year-olds a crutch, of which it's something we don't want. Angit. So it's very important you sit down now. Like I have siblings and cousins who are guys and girls. I used to tell them, guys, at this age, hambani niyofaka namalup, hambani niyofaka ama-implant, nina have condoms on you. Hey, asizenzi lento lezo. Today, they all have children. Beloku bangazenzi njalo. They all have children. So we really need to speak to them, because like Sage says, the internet is everywhere. If you restrict the access endlini, lomtana goes to school, lomtana hangs out while you are at work, they can easily continue looking for answers other on these internet platforms or whatever. So talking to kids and teaching them as a parent or as a sibling, it's better than bona by kontle and try to experiment those things. That's my fiber.
So okay, Shab. So now, so Sanjay, okay. So what's your advice for CC like okay, how do I do it exactly? Or maybe as in like yeah, okay. Did you say it? No.
See, Usisi can, I moved to Limpopo, ne? And I had a privilege of working in one of the clinics here in the villages. And it broke my heart to see what there are kids who don't have parents at all, and nobody is teaching them these things. They came and they wanted to know. So Usisi, if she feels what she doesn't have that backup, she can approach these services. She can talk. There are other providers other than abo nurse and ama social worker. There are other providers who can sit down with labantwana and talk to them. There's school health programs whereby professionals go to school and teach children about these things. So we are in a better place as a country to teach our kids, to show them the wrongs and the rights. But ekhaya, it must first start at home as well. Anonymous can also talk to her kids from the knowledge that she knows, and then Ugia Pambili, she can also take them to these places that I've mentioned.
Okay, so I mean, so I'll like she really actually like can't. So like I rather take them to as in like those places horror. No man, the guys like please help me out there with them. Like anyway, yeah, no. Thank you very much, my other boys. You are a star indeed. You are a star indeed. Mimi?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, so my mother boys, thank you. You see why Rere O heavyweight, Mama. Listen to that advice you just gave us, Baton. And I pray right again when I do have more kids and it's a boy, I will, be able to have this talk with him because now as a girl mom, kisa emetse ke talk ya, when is the appropriate time for me to put her on contraceptives as,
Yeah, no, I apologize for that. Yeah, Mimi, hello? Mimi, you're on and off. Hello? Hi, Nano. Hi, Nano.
Lee, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what
Guys, please
happened.
like the screen in the please. I mean, like
Guys,
60K, please.
Dintima
I'm sorry.
Dinaki ka birthday yaga. I'm telling you guys, for the next 2 shows, no mkosi.
Okay.
So what I was saying was, can we flip the script as well to also maybe help women who have girl children, maybe in, like in our comments, who also want to understand on how to go about the sex talk with their daughters as well? Because as much as we want to raise our boys to respect women and respect women's bodies and take no for an answer and whatnot, we also want to give girl moms advice on how to talk to the young girls. Horobona, at the age of 16, I'm putting you on contraceptives, not me saying you must go out and have sex, but if you do, then you are, protected, right?
Mimi,
Yeah.
you know what, nah? Let's rather do it like this, nah. Okay. How do you have the sex talk, nah, with your
Kids.
kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, as in like father to daughter, mother to son, actually.
Yeah. You can come through, Nano.
Hi, Nano. You are muted.
Hi
There
guys,
we go.
I'm trying to
Good
mute.
morning.
Hello
Good morning. How are
family.
you? Hmm?
I just want to add my 2 cents, right? So I'm a mother to boys, and I only
Mhm.
have boy children. Honestly, I wouldn't want to say much in terms of how a mother of a girl child should be raising her child. or I wouldn't know the appropriate age to start having conversations with your daughter to say, should you be doing this? This is what it means. Sexually, this is what it means for you to be at this age, and you are fertile when you start getting your periods, and. But I just want to highlight this, right? As a woman and being a very dedicated wellness person, right? I've come across information that I have proof of. For instance, I've never really had PMS issues in terms of my cycle. And that's because ever since I was born, I was never on contraceptives. With that being said, I believe that the health of my cycle, right, and the no complications that I've never experienced is due to the care that I've dedicated to my body, right? I do not take any medication. I allow my body to heal itself. But what I know about contraceptives is it harms the body so much that you would find yourself being barren later in years because of the contraceptives that you might have taken in. And I'm not a doctor, right? But I'm speaking from experience to say, when you take contraceptives, there's complications in your cycle, and that does affect your reproductive system and also the manner in which your body is supposed to naturally, um, heal itself every month, and how it's supposed to release what needs to be released every month. So, with the conversation that you will be having with your kids, or even the consideration of putting them on contraceptives, consider their health and their reproducing mechanisms that might be affected due to you trying to protect them. That's just my 2 cents. Because I know that contraceptives, they are saying, yeah, guys, a lot of people are having problems with conceiving simply because of the amount of contraceptives in their bodies. Others, they get, diseases just from taking a substance that is considered to be medication that would now become too much in your body, and then your body can't flush it out, So just consider that to say, I'm putting my child on contraceptives. What is the after effect of it? Like, learn about the effects, the negativities of being on contraceptives, right? And then also, I just wanted to say this: there are programs that are put in place that can help with these kind of talks. For instance, I'm involved with what you call this, kiddies camps. So I go on camps and we mentor kids on whatever lifestyle as a whole. It could be about reproduction, it could be about a sexual talk, it could be about leadership, it could be about how to morally be accepted in a society, not succumbing to society or conforming to society, but being transformed and being informed, right? So yeah, just find out information about what can you do, where can you go, who can you collaborate with. And obviously, if we can come together in such platforms to talk about these things, then surely we can come together and come up with a program where we gather our kids and we have the daddies or the man or the male, the divine masculine, gather with the boys and talk to them about the things that needs to be talked about. For instance, I'm not a man, but I've got males that I'm raising, so they are men, I can't have the conversations with them. So then I would love for someone to step in because their dads are not currently present, and it would be nice. It would be nice to just find someone that can be. And there are programs. There's people I know who are running those kind of programs where they take kids on camps to say, let's talk about this. I know you don't have a dad, but I'll step in and talk about that. So Lerona, as women, we can create a society where we are helping each other in raising our kids. You don't have to do it alone, Mimi. And this goes for everyone. That's just my 2 cents. Thank you, guys.
Guys, wait again, nah? Nano just, and she like she literally just mesmerized me right now. She derailed nenyana there, ne? And then she like raya lona tsela ele, and then she came back so smoothly. But no, guys, this is how we do it. Half it's guys, amanyana no, can you hear that, Mar? Never those. Mimi. As Mimi. Fan. Hey, man. Hey, you know what?
This is one
Yeah,
show I really wish that the Sukhotudi was here. Like, he would have loved this.
Oh, man.
He would have loved
No,
it.
can you hear that? The king. Nah, king. Just like king. You were sent, ne? Huh?
I'm always sent, guys. I'm always sent. And one thing about me, right? Now when I don't know, I ask. I love being foolish in having to just learn from others. So I think that's one thing that keeps me afloat, because I know that I'm not all knowing and I'm not immortal, you know. So it's very important for me to always adjust and readjust and also allow myself to grow and transform and become a better version of what I thought I knew myself to be, because I do know that what you say can now change my life in just a second. So I guess that's just about it to say, the caliber of person I am is just simply allowing life to be life, you know.
Please mute your mic. Kachi. Sorry. I apologize for that. No. You can just okay. But man, Kuchi guys. Yeah, she has a question for you. Kuchi.
Go ahead and speak, darling.
Hello. Where are you
Hello,
from?
Nana. Oh wow.
Wait. Emanyana, Lee, Emanyana, so
Um,
Maruka Ngwana, Lee. What if she has a question about this?
You know, guys, another thing that I've learned now in attending the camp Tsekirita Mayang, right, is that, like somebody said in the comment section, Hore, our kids are advanced. Our kids know, right? And another thing, Rona, we say we are spoiling our kids. We are ruining them by giving them phones and access to, things that are so far-fetched from them. But now Habasa Lali the same way that we grew up playing, they are so exposed to information that is out of their comprehension. And the only thing that they want to do with the information they have access to is to explore and experiment. So now, how do we then help them waste their energy fruitfully so to get them to be the people that they aspire to be? That's what we should focus on. We are aware of the problem. We just need to make sure that the solution is applicable to Bana Barona, and we are the ones that are involved. We're not supposed to be depending on schools and the neighbor and any other person to do the work for us. And if wahuleha, ask for help, like reach out and speak about it. And then there's someone wiser. There's someone that has done some sort of a method that they followed for whatever long time and it has worked. So let's come to the board, guys. Let's get the elephant in the room and let's make it happen.
That's exactly what actually just happened here. There was just a child nje randomly fell and TikTok and then again. So guys, you know what?
Right.
Me.
Well, that chance. Like,
Dude, this is not for barking kids, guys. Please, man, you are like.
listen, what me and Serge are saying, what if the baby had a question? Like, what if it's a baby with a question regarding what we are talking about? I'm so sorry for laughing, guys, because Leroy Ofedi, like.
I mean,
And then I saw in the comments someone say Madama Skolo. And guys,
Yeah, Joe. Haven't mo na ngwana mo showng no yana re bua ka di-vasectomy so and then like ngwana o busy teng I bathong na
I see you're
anyway, let's
asking
continue.
people that inquired about the camps, right? They can contact me, but I would rather prefer that they contact you because then I can't have access to my inboxes for the next month. Bam blokile, guys. I don't know Genzeng. But yeah, I can't get a hold of your inboxes. I can't really interact beyond this platform or lives. So I don't know how best you can get a hold of me for me to share the information that I have.
They can hit us up and then we will somehow, like, yeah.
Please do that. Whatever you require, hit up the divine masculines that are here and also the ladies that have access to me, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah. I don't know why they blocked me, my love. I don't know.
guys, can I really wish we could have a gentleman on the panel who has information on what's this, male contraceptives. I think they would be,
And I know the perfect guy for that.
Oh, there we go.
Demand in Kanaka.
Putting
Yeah.
me in the spotlight. So I read a bit about it, right? But I don't know too much about it. But
Saya?
Dumelang. Let me know. Yeah, let me.
There you go.
I'm so sorry. My bad. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all well.
Aware.
Yeah. So I did read about it, but because it came out, I think 2 years back or something, the male contraceptive. I don't think it should be intrusive in a way that it will make you infertile, right? But like you never know with prolonged use of a certain it's gonna nullify your sperm. You'll still have produced semen, but it's just gonna nullify your sperm. But you don't know if it's gonna have a long term impact on your body, because you don't want as well males jump on it now, then you'll find out that it works, but over the long term it weakens the potency of your sperm as well. Then that's when you start having genetic mutations with kids and illnesses that are brought up. But I don't know too much, but I can speak on maybe the social part of it. Maybe I can do that it should produce an easier way for for the contraception. It's easier for a man to wake up and take a pill, right? That doesn't really do too much to your body. There's no heavy weight gains and everything, because it's not now changing your testosterone levels or anything, hopefully. So I don't want to also jump into the pool with limited information, but I mean, for vasectomies are reversible, they're safe. Sorry?
So wait.
They are.
They are reversible.
So wait. So now you can clip off your balls and then
I don't think that's
you can
sort
just
of
put
No,
them back.
it's not that they snip off your balls, man. They just it's that there's a thing, not thing, but there's the pipe that releases your sperm, right? They just make an incision in the pipe, so it's not like the removal of your testicles. You still produce sperm. It's just that you'll produce semen, but your sperm is going to be cut off. So you'll still release and ejaculate, but you have no potency in your sperm, in your semen, rather. So it's just saying the sperm is not part of the semen now. Or you can't get one, then you can't get. Then at a later stage, if you want to reconnect and you're like, I want to have babies now, then they can reconnect it. So back in the day, it was not reversible, but then with the new laser surgeries and everything, you can just sever it, then reconnect it as well. So that's what I'm saying. Well, for males, it's actually much safer if we're being safe.
All right.
Guys, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right, sharp. Mimi?
You know what you said, ne? if we had to say that in a room full of 13 and 14-year-old boys, that would scare them enough to stay away from any type of coitus at all. Do you understand? Because imagine telling a 14-year-old, since when you want to be a big boy and you want to, have sex and all of that, we are going to take you to the doctor. They're going to take a laser. They're going to snip. They're going to put in a pipe of some sort and all of that. And then you can carry on being a big boy. That conversation on its own should scare the daylight out of any 13 or 14-year-old.
Mimi.
Okay, so Mimi, I wouldn't advise that we scare our kids. The reason why
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
continue to do it regardless of how scary your story or explanation of what the consequence will be, they'll still want to go do it. And they
Yeah.
want to prove because when you are now talking about this and that and you are scaring me, but how did you go about it, So we need to go back to the drawing board to say the way we were raised, for those that, were raised in a manner where they could now discern what is right and what is wrong, and they were able to, behave themselves to a certain age where they were, even equipped enough to take care of a child. For instance, I got my child when I was 21, and I only saw that suitable to say, you know what, I'm going to start having sex at 18 because then I think I will be more mature to understand what I'm doing, So we just need to educate them, not only about their bodies, but also give them the realities of what it means to be a parent. I think it's not fear that we're supposed to instill. We need to give them information so they learn how to take good care of themselves, knowing that it will have a greater benefit later in life. So if we tell them the journey of what happens as you embark on that kind of a mindset of saying, nah, now I'm a sexual somebody and then kemogolo, you can't be threatening your kids. That's more like a threat, because now you are instilling fear, and that's not a good thing. Kids shouldn't be afraid. Like, our kids shouldn't carry the burden of fear. They shouldn't move with fear. They shouldn't do things in fear. They need to have the freedom, knowing in a repercussion, and the repercussion might be I don't come back from it. Yeah, so you can jump in.
Sis Nona? Yeah, actually. Let's give Saul Kenny 2 minutes, Nyana Bufelo. And then
guys, I'll be very quick. I'll be very quick and brief now. I think we must also, when we're educating kids about sexuality, right? We must move away from the idea of fear mongering, or instilling fear within kids about sexuality and what happens and everything. This is when other social ills can fall into place, where maybe kids are experiencing sexual harm and they can't even speak out because of that fear that you instill in them, or they go out and experiment and they do ill things in public and they're fearful. Let's say Moana that doesn't know anything experiments and they maybe contract something. They're scared of telling you because of the fear that you instilled. Instead of you getting them help immediately, they keep quiet with it. I mean, I remember the whole sexuality thing. It's not the HIV that we have to be scared of only. There's so many other illnesses and everything that's part of it that can happen to a child. Let's say for young girls, you can contract maybe a small STI, then it impacts your womb. Then you can't have kids at a later stage because you kept quiet with it and you actually suffered from that illnesses for a longer time. So the idea is the openness that you need to have with kids. I mean, sex is around us everywhere, guys. On TV, on radio, social media, it's everywhere, right? So it's rather better for you to be open with your kids and tell, okay, listen, the birds and the bees. It's better to have it by parents where they tell you, okay, Manaka, this is how you came into life. I mean, biology, guys, it's something they're going to learn. It's something a lot of kids know, right? It's like, it's like majority of kids at some point or the other, you either walk into parents doing something or you walk into somebody doing something, so you know about something. Hey, you can hear, I get it. So might as well open that door that the best person to give them knowledge about sex will be the parent. The best way to protect your child is you talking to them. I mean, at the age of about 14, 15, you start enforcing that, okay, listen, my son, I know that you are a boy, you're going through puberty, or you're just going past puberty, your hormones are running through the roof. Here's a pack of condoms. I'm not saying go out and have sex. I'm saying just in case, right? Because we all know just in case happens, right? You don't always plan such things. Just in case you do end up there, just be safe and talk to me when you do it, right? If something happens and if a mistake happens, maybe a condom breaks, tell me, then we know how to react and how to act on it. It's just giving them the weapons to protect themselves, basically. But thank you very much, guys. I do have to run quickly, but thank you for the platform, man. Always a pleasure.
I'm Pensaga, wena ustasaka wena braya bona, you are the thing. So Mimi.
Mother boys, otherwise they're called the birds and the bees. So okay, what I want to say is I get we have Gen Zs and we have millennials and whatever, right? So with how I was able to shy away from boys until the time I actually broke my virginity was because my grandmother, we had this little tradition go high hori, we get our hymen checked on your birthday from the age of 13 to the age of 18, right? And I remember, like, growing up, we would always look forward to that time for them to check hore sampane ulele virgin or not, because of the way they would praise you for being a virgin at that time. Like, they would praise you each and every time. And I'd have cousins who
Josie, please mute. Josie. Okay. She's categorizing, it's fine. Mimi, continue.
Yeah, I would have cousins who would, break their virginities before 18, So their parents would always tell my mom, the way Mimi a papang ka teng, the way Mimi a nanko jobe ka teng, she's gonna have a she's gonna have a kid probably by the age of 17 and 16 and whatever. And I took it upon myself to prove each and every one of them wrong, because I had my friend, like, I had my daughter at 21. You understand? And Ceci, for me, she was planned. I was the one that told her daddy, I'm financially okay. I'm at a point where ke batla ba le ngwana right now, and I want to have that baby with you. And we agreed. We had the baby. Even if down the line he became a deadbeat, I didn't stress much because ne ke batla ngwana at that time. So when I was what's this, 18? No, I was 19 because I broke my virginity at 18. This can't judge, guys.
Hey, man. Hey.
I broke my virginity at 18. So they checked my hymen on my birthday. So it was today, but back then when I was 18. So they checked my hymen in March, April, May, June, July, I broke my virginity. Right? And Liteng, I was very, very careful. I remember I was the one that had, I was the one that had the condoms. I told the boy, Horbona, I'm not doing this without any type of protection or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you know what, even though we were deep in love, but protection first. And then I went to live with my great uncle. That's my grandmother's brother and his wife. So they had a daughter who was around my age. You understand? And she was considered the perfect child, Lee. Like, she was considered the perfect child. She had proper grades. She had kore na kgona ho pheha bona ngwanola na ka o phehela papa ka 3 foot ko ntle bona you would lick your fingers. Kore she was the perfect child. She would go to church bona ne ba mo shapisa crook. She was the perfect child. Wa tlhaloganya. One weekend her mom and dad one weekend her mom and dad decide gore bona they're gonna like go away for the weekend. Ne gona le lefu. They go away for the weekend. Not me being, because this was in Limpopo and I'm a Joburg girl, you understand? I know how to talk my way into and out of everything. Bona neke papa yes, but spantu sona neko botsa street na sam papela na. You know? So so okay, I made friends from the school I was going to that side, and they were pretty popular boys, you understand? So they invited us to like a house party. My cousin, who I think to myself is the most innocent human being on this earth. That thing, this one's gonna have, she's probably gonna be a virgin until the age of 25. That's what I thought, you know.
In life, what's the king?
She was meant to marry a pastor's kid. Oh,
okay.
Fine. We go to the house party. Then the boys, obviously, they buy alcohol, you know. She doesn't drink. And I tell her, I'm like, Bona, you don't drink anything that any boy gives you. You drink what I give you. You understand? I was like to her, I understand her, you are older than me by a few months, but Liteng, I know this more than you do. You stay away from any type of drink that any boy gives you. You understand? And then, fine, I don't know hore unkile. Oh, so there was this boy that kept pestering me about my cousin. You know? Kept pestering me. Oh, yeah, she is the purest of the purest. Like, you do not touch her. You do not even conversate with her about those type of things. Like, you leave her alone. I don't know what happened, Leroy. All of a sudden, they disappeared. Heba disappeared. She comes back. She's like, let's go home. And then, okay, I'm like, oh, maybe she's uncomfortable. We go home. So we went out on that Friday. So Saturday morning, Reza washini, and I come across her her bloody underwear. Mind you, I broke my virginity in July. You understand?
You know that?
This was way later. This was like my August. You understand? And like, the type of fear that overcame me, because I know when the mom comes back and she finds this out, she's gonna blame me because I'm the promiscuous one. I get the child from Joburg. You understand? And all of those things. And I ask her, I'm like, Ejo, what happened yesterday? And she starts crying. Like, she starts bawling in the bathroom. I'm like, what happened? She's like, no, Tabelo took me to this room. He did this. And
no need, no.
No, Tapelo's the name I came up with. Relax.
Oh, because
Ne? He's like, no, Tapelo took me to this room and, you know, he started touching me and kissing me in ways that made my body react, and I liked it. I'm like, yo, what is this girl saying to me? And I'm like, so what happened? And she's like, no, he told me that he would, you know, like we wouldn't go that far, but next thing I know, I'm coming out Maidi from, you know, my kitty. Yo, bruh, like. So
sorry,
yeah. So we sit down, and now I'm trying to think, because she's panicking, Joe. Like, she's panicking, and she's thinking maybe now she has AIDS, now she's pregnant now. And I'm like, didn't you guys use protection? And she said to me that he said that, would you, the same thing guys always tell us, would you eat a lollipop with the wrapper on?
Which is man, guys, I'm pale, man. You know, and it's like, yeah, if you're home and I thought you marry, be logical here, and I go, you, when, how,
So they didn't use protection. He broke her virginity. Heresabua about breaking her virginity. Kiyo Tapelo ufita ka koloi ya ko habo, and he has another girl in the car. He practically ignored her and he greeted me. Azanka kwata so. Kamolata ko habo mshimani okaribona ni ko tunza marete, boss. If ever you do that. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I am gonna decapitate you if ever you hurt my cousin like that. He's like, no, but she agreed. I'm like, you lied to her. There's like, you knew she was naive, and I warned you that she is. And I told you to stay away from her. And that's how my cousin broke her virginity. At 18, she had her first kid with another guy. So she carried on having sex. And then at 19, she had her second kid.
So guys, you know what, nah? This story shows how actually like these conversations are very they're very important actually. Like you must have the sex talk with your kids, because now and I better get but in a break, because like now actually this was like you see when you have a Coke now, then you shake it, shake it. When you open it, that Coke is gonna go pa. Nah? So now that's what happens with actually kids. Actually, okay, you deprive them of like that knowledge that isn't like the talk ne. So nje wena fela ke itse keng bona, like itse keng thupa le banta fela wena. When they start to pop, they are going to be popping babies left, right, and center because you fail to actually like as a guide them, you know, while you still could, you know, and like rather masturbate machi, but then don't do this now yet, you know. Yeah, you can
Can I
listen that.
say
Yeah,
something because you information I get. So now I
yeah,
broke
so
my virginity at 18, but I had learned some things about my body, right? And this was not with a guy, because I only started like doing things later. But in my relationship, I remember my boyfriend's grandmother at that time. She knew that I was the girlfriend as much as he had introduced me as Kichomi ya gagwe. But she would then invite me to come sleep over at their house, and she would have me sleep in her bedroom. And with that being said, I only realized now that I'm a big girl that she was trying to, prevent us from thinking that we are hiding anything and we can do whatever we want. Hasi yokunklu. But in her keeping me in her bedroom through the night made me respect her so much that I didn't want to disappoint her. So in everything that my boyfriend would even come and suggest when she's not in the house and it's just the two of us, I would always say no, because why? I want favor. So I'm just sharing this to say, guys, our elders, they knew how to actually get us to this point where we're at right now, where we can even identify the direction that our kids are going at and how it's gonna end, So for her, she didn't have to sit us down. She just allowed me access to my boyfriend, but not necessarily full access. She just made sure that she played her cards right, and because I wanted my right of way lene, I didn't even care what my boyfriend would suggest. I'd be like, yo, Ugokus was shy. So we never did anything till later in our relationship. So yeah, it worked. It really did work.
And it does work the way
yeah.
parents did it, because, with her, Ukoko, kept them close but apart. With me, to prove a point to my elders who were born, I care about sipapi. I'm gonna have, my first kid. So I wanted to prove a point to all of them, Horebona. All of your kids are gonna have kids first. And that's exactly what happened.
Mare, let's not be spiteful, guys, because here, we are dealing with human beings here, all right? So now, before we derail footy, how do you have the sex talk with your kids, particularly
Boys.
single mothers
Mm.
with sons, actually? But
I
yeah, hey,
think,
no.
you know what I think? I feel like a parent should know their kid. I don't know if I would be reaching when I say that, Hore. You know your child's personality, you know your son's personality, and you approach this conversation that would be appeasing to their personality. If you know Hore, your kid, is a shy kid and habui tata, always locks himself ko kamoreng and whatnot, find a way that would incorporate his personality to have that conversation. And if when how are the type, that would, shake hands, kurbona, your son considers you, like, if you guys know how to joke together, then have the conversation in that manner as well. So I feel like we should try and have these conversations with our kids comfortably in their personalities. I don't know if everybody understands what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Actually, you make a really good point because now, like, no, please wait, now. So I know, like now, sharp, like, now I'm imagining actually, like, Leroy has a son. So now, okay, like, the personality traits. I mean, come on, I'm like, Jojo, I'm like Leroy. So now, my talk would be like, I mean, also, these days, yeah, it's like, cause I see you busy level tabising level label singing the house party king fanak. King like why janya. Then now, okay, so we can have the conversation or no man late born. Yeah, you can watch this as in like, yeah, I feel like sharp and like you can do that mar. Be vacar cause Joe like banaba dura. Happy like as well dura limit dura brag. And happily my weight ya buy so hey. Marifera, I see you late yaga. Oh he. I see you, boy. Married, yeah. No. Hello. No.
Like I said, I'm dealing with yeah. Am
No,
I
you can.
audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, yeah. You
Okay,
good.
so like I said, I do work with camps now, but also I have an experience where I was a resident in a shelter, and energy yabana guys, like batsoga ba sekolong, they come back and they had no activity to do. So I realized gore every single time they had energy to waste, they would rather waste it with the opposite sex. So the girls would want to sit with the boys, and obviously conversations would happen. And then I picked up gore no man. This thing was getting serious because they have a curfew time to say kanako eso, you all need to be at your cottages, and they have different cottages, right, where girls are with girls and boys are with boys, and they have caregivers. But they couldn't have the control of the conversations that these kids have when they're sitting together. So I decided to design a dance project that would keep the girls away from the boys because they were more interested in the dance, right? And that's when I learned that I needed to give these kids undivided attention individually, and I had to understand them. And this is in a bigger group, and asibanabak, mind you. But I learned a lot about being present in a child's life, being present and paying attention to detail, and also giving them time. How Boa le bona apply respect make them understand that you are not trying to degrade them in what you want to talk about as per your observation is concerned, right? So you need to be a healthy individual. You need to be a healthy parent to have that conversation. That's why I was talking about the installation of fear. Don't try provoke them to think, yo, oh, mama says this because now she's trying to scare me off that thing. But you then teach them the realities of what it means, and you give them practical examples, you being the example to say, "Wampona nna, mo ke tsamaileng, this is what had happened, and this is what I'm picking up." So go with respect to the child, apply respect as much as you can, and try make it a vivid picture. Paint a picture that they will understand, and then give them something that they can then hold on to in terms of moving forward with the advice that you have given. Till today, I've got kids that cry when they see me because of the mother that I've become to them. And this is something they never had, whereby when they have problems, even if I didn't pick up Khorongwa, no wajol, ne? I would be so healthy for them and be a safe space for them enough to run back to me and say, Mama, I know Wutsi, this is probably not a conversation we should be having, but this is what's happening. And I'm not understanding what I'm supposed to do. Then you don't judge. You then say, okay, I get you. And then I go born, right? So even in the befriending your child, you don't overly befriend your child. You set boundaries to say, when you come with this information, know that I'm going to be your friend in listening to you, but I'm going to parent you in having to be the best version of yourself, So yeah, I don't know how you start the conversation. For now, I think it's a matter of giving yourself time to learn that child, understand that child, and whatever that child brings to you or whatever you pick up that you would bring to that child, apply respect and do not become bigger than them. Help them understand you were once in their shoes and you know what is the end result should they continue ka ditsela tsa bone. And then they will repent from their ways and obviously want to do something. And when they're ready, then they will fully go on. Just give them that education.
But
Thanks.
again, like just like Mimi said, actually, as in and know your child, like how they talk, le gore okay, cool. You can approach it like this or maybe like that, it's like just have that relationship with your child. Then maybe, no? Yeah, man. Yeah, but then guys, so that's how we are actually gonna close it up actually. And I see that Nonza that wrote to us actually. She's here, but I won't name her. But then she yeah, no. I hope she actually found some good, no, some actually like nothing's actually. Lee, you actually like maybe Lo and you actually like needed this help because I saw like man Ntokozo le dope G, I think, oh, Lisambulo, yeah, like they were saying how awesome. So yeah, man, I hope you actually got the help you needed, and thank you very much to Nano. Okay, wait. Okay, okay. Chicos, yeah. Fuck, yeah. Yeah.
LeeRoy.
Sorry, bruh.
You
Yeah.
can LeeRoy, you can contact Soul Candy, or you can contact
Oh,
Mimi. Now I don't have access to my inboxes. So just
oh, yeah.
whatever information that you would like to share, then I'll contact you from getting information from my
That's
family.
another, that's another thing, actually. So if you need more help actually with what we just spoke about, like little program, just contact Makoya Rundown. Then we will plug you with Sis Nano here. And oh yeah, like one other thing, guys, we have a YouTube channel, guys. So like there we post these like live what's that? recaps there actually. So please just go on the profile there, ne? Yamokoya. There's a link there. You click on that link, you like and subscribe and whatever there for the YouTube. Because soon enough we are planning to actually like have this like in a studio type of thing, yeah, as like what it can in camera and stuff. So please let's move this crowd there. But then not like slowly but surely. Yesterday's replay is going to be delayed because the footage is very dizzy, so like there's a lot of work as in like that I must do. So today you might not see the recap there, more YouTube, but you can watch the Monday one and the Tuesday one. Am I forgetting something, Mimi? I don't know. Please help me there.
Guys, I'm okay. Kakuba. Like, if anybody had to give me a birthday gift today, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please.
I reckon I'm going to today keep it there, Mimi, actually. Hey, Mimi, you didn't tell us, as in like we are broke, fam. Sorry.
Like, guys, I can already told me. I need to get new friends.
Sorry. Sorry,
But thank you, guys. Now, Kopela the real fish and chips. Thank you.
Hey, breathe a lot, breathe a lot. Hey, but
Happy birthday, Mimi. Happy birthday, dear Queen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, guys. La bona hore nano save jol. Ke tlo le qela ka dikaqa tse heavy. Tomorrow and working Monday. It's hectic. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Yes, like why can't nano can't king can nano fanda so can't king nano sister king can like are you trying to say something Hagid? Cause wow man. Hey. Anyway.
Hey, you can say. Like you're in disbelief. You're like, no man, I know you're another way. And then what's going on? Let that go. Let that go. Let this marinate. We are present. We are here. Yeah.
Serge, one thing about me, I'm not shy about my age. Why are you laughing? I'm 29, dude. 29.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You are 29, matured, smart. You are witty. You are everything a woman should be. You go, lady. Woo!
But 30. I wanna 30. 30 ke itshaba para. Gore like I'm just I don't know.
I'm gonna marara fitla next year go 30 fana sawa.
Kana le wena.
Yeah. As
Guys,
marama
I'm 33. Man. There's no scary thing. There's nothing. Hakuna gogo. Pidi haiyo.
Mara
Just
wena le
be
thekala
happy.
gana kana no yana wena no.
Wala rusa.
Wena.
Yesterday, my daughter Nare unshapisa this other style. She saw it on TikTok. Hakatia, like kid, you guys.
Okay, so Leroy, here's my offer, right? When you guys have a studio, you can start your program by having a yoga session before you actually have this talk, right? Either you start with a yoga session or you end with the yoga session. I'm a yoga instructor by profession. I'm 33 and I'm flexy as they come. So guys, relaxang. You're only 29.
Yo.
Hey, no. Hey, okay.
Nana ke nahana ho qala ka savannah session yana. Yo yoga but okay.
Oh, guys, good night. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mimi, have a lovely day.
Thank
Enjoy
you,
your day.
darling.
Bye, Leroy.
La khana le theka tate.